Sorry, bouncing around here, but we're on example 1. So here's example 1. Diego starts a 12-hour road trip with his phone battery charged at 75%. Given his normal usage, will his phone last the whole trip? So we see his normal usage at 100%. He could do 15 hours. So at 75, he'll do what? So like I said, we're kind of looking at equivalent fractions as we're doing this, which leads us into like the proportions we did last time. But I want you guys to start to get strong at doing is we're going to set up our equivalent proportion. But I want you to get strong at saying, labeling what goes where. So we have hours over percent. So as long as I stay consistent in any fraction I write, I put my hours on the top and I put my percent on the bottom, I can find equivalent ratios or proportional ratios. So what I can do is I could say 15 hours is 100%. So an unknown amount of hours is 75%. Now, I know some of you all could see that we could use a really quick multiplier of 3/4. So 100 times 3/4 or 100 times 0.75 will give us 75. And then you could multiply that up here. But sometimes that multiplier is not that easy to find. So I want us to look at a new process. And I'm not sure if you all are familiar with this. And sorry, I say this in the same video, but I came back here and rewrote how to show you how to solve these. So we're going to do what's called cross multiplying. So what that means, when I have equivalent ratios, I could take the cross multiplication and set them equal to each other. So 100 times W will equal 15 times 75. They're always going to equal each other. If you don't believe, like, let's just take something we know, like 1/2 times 2/4. Look at what happens. 2 times 2 equals 4, and then 1 times 4 equals 4. They equal each other. So we can do this with any fraction that is going to be equal to each other if that fraction is just written differently. So now we're going to solve this. 75 times 15. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 7 is 35. Carry that 2, so we're at 37. And then hold a place value. 1 times 5 is 5, and then 1 times 7 is 7. Let's add this together. We get 5. We get 12. Then we get 11. And then so there we are, 1125. So we have 100 W equals 11 or 1,125. So solving one-step equations, if I want to get W by itself, this is 100 times W. I've got to do the opposite of times, and I've got to divide. So this becomes W by itself, and then this becomes 11 hours, 11.25 hours, or if you see it, it's 11 1/4 hour. So will that be enough time for the 12-hour road trip? No, but now you have a good explanation.